In honor of the release of my new documentary, we're going to check in with... Wait a minute. Today we check in with... Something's not right. That's better. Today we check in with the Beavers. In honor of my movie being out, we're going to check in with a couple of people who were in my movie. Some Beavers. Not those beavers. These beavers. So it's finally done. I'm finally finished with my latest documentary movie, If You Build It, They Will Come, bringing pro baseball to Utica. And in honor of this big, momentous event, this movie coming out, I'm doing a vlog today in the dugout of the Beavers with manager Chris Newell. Chris, hey, thanks for joining me.
My pleasure. I'm excited for your project. This is awesome.
Okay, so the other night I was in the stands watching Forrest Kumis not give up a hit through 4. And I remember posting something on Facebook, and people gave me grief about jinxing the young man. And the next inning, he comes out and gives up a few hits, and that. And I remember I was sitting next to my wife. She says, "Well, what?" And you went out to talk to him, and she says, "What do they talk about? What do you say when that happens? He's in control all night, and then he's in a little bit of trouble. What do you go out and say to him?"
Well, I told him first and foremost. I said, "Ron Robinson jinxed you." I just want you to know, first and foremost, we were not talking about in the dugout. Ron Robinson did it. But no, I'm just kidding. On a serious note, I told him, I said, "Hey, great run. You still got a lot of game left. It's going to get tougher from here on out. Let's see what you got."
And now, as you look at his ERA overall, I think it's under 2, so he's been very effective. But do you find the guys that are talented like that on your team or other teams, they're a little hard on themselves, maybe, and it gets them in a little bit more trouble than otherwise?
You know what? Everybody ticks a little bit differently, and if anybody, I've always said this, and I'll even date this back to when I was a player. If anybody was more hard or expected more out of me than me, then we had a problem. And I built this roster accordingly. Before I signed guys, I spent time talking to them to get an idea of what their makeup is, and because it's very important to me. And obviously Forrest's track record and his resume up to this point certainly speaks for itself. There's just certain guys that you just don't have to worry about. They're reliable.
And reliable is how you could describe the players Newell has on his entire roster, especially his most seasoned player. Backstop, Ray Ortega, number 99. All right, we're out here talking with Ray Ortega, the catcher for the Beavers. And Ray, when I first met you, when you guys were in spring training, the first thing you said to me, I don't even remember if you remember this, but you said, "I'm kind of here to be kind of like a leader."
Yeah, coming out here in spring training, my role was to lead these guys, along the ropes as far as the everyday grind, but as well as on the field. And I've been blessed enough to do that as a player, playing in the box, behind the plate, calling pitches. It's all around.
What does this mean to you to come out here and be able to play baseball every day? It's got to be cool.
5 months ago, I was at a desk working. So being out here every single day, there's nothing better. You're on the field, you're feeling the dirt in your hands, the bat in your hands, It's nothing better than this.
Junior high and high school athletes, if they have that dream to play professional baseball, what are some of the things they should work on?
Definitely, you got to work hard and you got to master your craft. Everybody is different. Everybody has their own things that they're good and bad at. Get better at the things you're bad at and keep getting better at the things that you're great at. 30% of the time you're successful, and that's the best. So you got to deal with failure more than 50% of the time, and that's hard to deal with. So you got to really develop maturity to get through that. And when you fail, you got to look back and see what you did that caused you to fail, and then keep working on that specific thing. So the next time you get that opportunity, you have a 30% chance of doing it.
According to Newell, Ortega and all of his players have that work ethic. But more importantly, they're committed to each other. And he says he could not be more fortunate.
I take pride in the clubhouse that we have. I take pride in these guys that are out here getting loose. And you know what? I have nothing to worry about with these guys. My job is so easy, and I don't know how it happened, but I thank God every day.
This is the portion of my vlog where I gratuitously show you more aerial video footage that didn't make my movie. Enjoy. if you like this video or any of my videos, of course, go to ronrobinsonstudios.com. Go to my Facebook, like and subscribe, share, tell everybody about this vlog. And, of course, my new movie, If You Build It, They Will Come, Bringing Pro Baseball to Utica, is available right now. And where can you go and get information about that?
ronrobinsonstudios.com.
That's right, ronrobinsonstudios.com. Go there, watch the trailer, buy the movie, find information. Hopefully we can get Andy to show this at the ballpark. He said he would.
And go Beavers.
Yes, go Beavers.